So that's the point we want people to understand. Yes, you're making the dollar is highly sought after, but the dollar is losing value. Let me tell you a little bit about why this is so. Of course, you can see that during the World War, okay, during the World War, the value of the dollar dipped. First World War, Second World War. Also, observe here in 1971, President Nixon stopped using the gold window. So in the past, if you have a dollar, that dollar is not just an empty dollar. It represents a value in gold. Okay. So if you have $100, that $100 means that there is some gold somewhere backing that $100. So President Nixon removed that because the truth was that they didn't have enough gold to meet all of their demands. So they needed to print more dollar. So how would they print more dollar? The United States president said, okay, hey, let's just go print more dollar without the need for gold. So the dollar stopped being gold backed. And from there, also, you see the dollar kept losing value. So I'm just saying this so that you know that every fiat currency loses value. Maybe your local currency is losing value faster, but every fiat currency, British pound, Japanese yen, whatever it is losing value. And that is the reality of fiat currency, because most times governments want to just keep printing money. That is quantitative easing. They want to keep pumping money because they have some goals. They don't want to be limited in how much money they can print. So that is the reality of the situation. Now, how can you hedge and protect yourself against this inflation? All right, so just keep your thoughts. Just keep your thoughts here. We're just taking you on the journey to understand that, okay, we know your fiat currency is losing value, but how can we help to make sure that you hedge your family's wealth against inflation? Welcome to the blockchain. The blockchain is the most reliable place that you can gain income that can protect you against the loss in value of fiat currency. The blockchain is generally defined as a distributed ledger. Okay. Now, a distributed ledger means debit and credit, everything available on the internet. That's what it means. So whatever bank you imagine, your bank, your favorite bank, and all their transactions are on the internet. Imagine such a scenario where your bank's data, everything is available on the internet. What's that going to mean? It means that you're going to know all the billionaires in the bank. You're going to know all those who have the highest money resting in accounts. You're going to know who they send money to, every single detail. That's what blockchain brings, transparency. So that's one of the qualities that makes people to love the blockchain, because you can't hide, you can't lie. There is non-repudiation. You can't deny that you and I did that business. You can't deny that we did that transaction, because everything is on the internet. But let me now tell you, because why I do this presentation, I want you to also have a little bit of knowledge about the blockchain, while also introducing you to how you can make money from it. Now, there's a definition of blockchain that most persons don't know, and that definition is right here: the internet of value. That value is monetized. So I can define the blockchain as the internet of money. My brothers, my sisters, the internet has two types: internet of information and internet of money. You must know how to use these two internets. So if you want to do your PhD, your master's, your degree, you use the internet of information. You're going to use Google, YouTube. You're going to spend time gathering information. You will be a fool to do your degree without ever using the internet. People are going to say, are you sure? How come? Are you okay? You didn't use the internet when you did your PhD? In the same way, if you want to make money, if there's a kind of money you want to make, if you're not using the internet of money, people are going to say, are you okay? You want to have a breakthrough in your life, and you don't want to be a part of the internet of money. So tonight I'm telling you that it doesn't matter the loss you've had in the past. You dare not give up. If you want to change your financial story, if you want to be a part of the wealth transfer that is going on today, if you want to change the story of your family, your kids, if you want breakthrough, you have to be a part of the internet of money. So we're not missing qualms here. We know people have lost money to various scams, and I'm going to show you why some of us lost those, why people lose money. I'm going to show you in a moment why people lose money. I'm going to show you why what I'm talking about tonight is something that will prevent you from losing money. All right? Just pay close attention, because you are welcome to the platform where you don't lose money. That's what we do here. You're welcome to the platform where we don't lose money. Here we create money. And remember, like I said, we're going to show you how you can make $1 to $1,000 every single day. And I'm going to show you how people are able to make even more than $1,000 at the end of before the end of the presentation. All right, I'm going to show you how people made even $3,000 every single day. All right, so please bear in mind the blockchain is locked because it's a trust machine and a couple of qualities. So let's get down to the evolution of money. Money keeps evolving. Money keeps changing. You need to know that money changes from time to time, from barter. See, money is energy. All right, I need you to understand that money is energy. All right, so anybody can access the energy of money. But money has representation. So, for example, $1, the dollar is a representation of money. Do you understand? The dollar is a representation of money. Money is energy that changes form from time to time. You need to understand this so that you're not left behind. The dollar, the naira, the Japanese yen, the British pound, these are representation of money. Money is energy that can change form from time to time. So if you want more money, you have to change your energy. So we have trade by barter, which was initially the form of money, representation of money. Then we had gold, which was a representation, coins, notes. Now it's electronic money. Now, electronic money is so easy because you don't have to carry, nobody's going to know. I mean, you can just be walking on the road. Nobody has to know you have money. You don't have to have a bag of gold coins. But electronic money is evolving into a form called cryptocurrencies. All right. So if you are here and you have not been paying attention to the world of cryptocurrencies, I want to encourage you to pay special attention to that environment. The internet of money will give you the kind of money that your family will thank you and say, thank you very much for being a blessing to us. So welcome to the future. I want to introduce you to a technology that will automatically be making you money while you're sleeping. RoyalQ is a technology that will make money for you while you are sleeping. While you are doing your day-to-day tasks, while you're trying to explore different aspects of your life, I mean, money will be made for you, $1 to $1,000 every single day. You're going to be experiencing this. So I welcome you to this technology. This technology is so beautiful. It's so safe, like I said. It's all about artificial intelligence. It's all about robotics. We live in the age of robots. Many jobs are going to be lost over the next few years, and they're going to be replaced with artificial intelligence technologies. If you're an office assistant, just know that there are technologies that can replace you. If you're a cook, just know that there are also technologies, there are robotic chefs. If you're a driver, just know that there are cars that are driven by AI technology now without a physical driver. If you haven't seen that kind of car, please go to the internet and Google driverless cars. You're going to see the beauty of these machines. We have robotic delivery men. Now, during the pandemic, you will see that there's what we call the robotic butler. This butler is something that people want to share food during the pandemic without being exposed to COVID. So people want to share food in the hotel without exposing others to the pandemic. The robotic butler was used. All right. So the robotic butler is a technology that uses AI to move meals from room to room, do some room service without exposing people. So this is just an example of robotic technology. All right. Now, we have the robotic police. Most people, you might live in a country where the police don't embrace robotics, but in some lands, the police embrace robots. They use robots to chase down criminals, capture criminals, retrieve dead bodies, disarm bombs, break into buildings, and navigate mine-reading terrains. So instead of taking a live policeman, risk his life, I mean, these artificial intelligence robots do those jobs. And even if they blow up, yeah, no life is lost. It's just the robot. So the world has advanced. So don't think you can live your life must involve robotics. And tonight I'm going to show you how you can use robots to make $1 to $1,000 every single day. All right. And remember, if you can make $1, just know you can make $1 million. It's just a question of time. I want to show you tonight how you can start and change your life to become a dollar millionaire in just a few years. I'm going to show you how you can achieve that tonight using this powerful artificial intelligence technology. You have to change how you think. A lot of people don't understand that you just need to rewire your brain and change. As I'm talking to you right now, there are two things your whole life your brain responds to: the images in your head and the words you use to describe them. So as you listen to this presentation, be careful of the images that come into your head and the words that come into your mind, because those two things are what are controlling your experience in the world. All right. So RoyalQ is an artificial intelligence technology that trades 24/7, every single day, no rest. It keeps making money for you. But here is a beautiful description of the technology. Now, pay close attention to this slide. You need to understand this slide so that you would be able to appreciate why I'm passionate about this opportunity, why I can be woken up by 3 a.m. and pay attention to this. All right. This is a high-level architecture of the setup of this application. So you have your exchange. Your exchange is your bank account. So when it comes to crypto, your cryptocurrency bank account is your exchange. And one of the popular exchanges is Binance. All right. That is where your capital will be. So you have the username and password to your account. You have the two-factor authentication. You have everything is in your control. Your money is here. Capital is here in your Binance account. or another exchange of your choice. There are a couple of exchanges we use. So your money remains here. Your profit remains here. Your money doesn't leave your exchange. I'm telling you, I want to show you why this is safe. Now, here on this side is RoyalQ. So this is Binance, where your money is. Your money doesn't live here. You don't send your money to RoyalQ. RoyalQ, servers and their IP addresses are available here. All right. In the platforms where you and I have been scammed, the platform owners will tell you, send $1,000 to us. Let us trade for you on our servers. So there's a very popular platform that collapsed, that ran away with $1 billion recently. This platform scam people. And what it kept saying is, hey, send us your trading capital into our platform. So people were sending $1,000, $10,000, $20,000, $100. They would send it here. And the platform kept trading until they hit their target of $1 billion and they shut down and ran away. So that cannot happen to you with RoyalQ. Why? Because your capital doesn't live here. It stays here. Your capital remains in your exchange account. So you're not going to send your trading capital to anybody. That's what makes RoyalQ different. And that's why we are excited to present this, because we can present this opportunity to people. See, how can you make $1 to $1,000 every day with rest of mind? It's RoyalQ. All right. So how do you set this up? You need your phone, your device. So here's your device. Your device is just a television screen, okay? You download the Binance application on your phone. You create your account, do your KYC, all right? Fund it, all right? So remember, the money is not on your phone. The money is on the Binance exchange. And Binance has been one of the most robust exchanges in the world. Stood the test of time. People trust them. Now, the second thing you need to download is the RoyalQ application. You download this from iPhone, Apple, and Google Play Store. You set it up on your phone. Now, on your phone, there's what we call API binding. You do this on your phone, but remember, you doing it on your phone doesn't mean that it's on your phone. You're actually binding and connecting this RoyalQ application here to Binance. And you're restricting the IP addresses. You're saying, hey, the only person that can control this account is this set of IP addresses, which are RoyalQ servers. And that's it. So the API binding connects the robot to your Binance account. The binding process prevents this bot from withdrawing money from your Binance account. Okay? It can only do spot trading, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. It will be buying and selling in your Binance account. It won't pull out any money from your Binance account. So remember, you set this up on your phone. Now, what happens to your phone? So you might want to travel for a month, deep offshore. Maybe you don't really have access to the internet because of your movement. It doesn't matter. The transactions are happening between RoyalQ servers and Binance. Your phone is just a television screen. So even if you don't have access to your phone's network for a long time, it doesn't matter. Your transactions, if you use our settings, you keep making money every single day. $1 to $1,000 every single day. Okay. Now, what if your phone gets damaged, falls into water, or gets stolen? What happens? Have you lost your Binance account? Have you lost your RoyalQ account? No. This is just a television screen. So you just get your new phone, download the apps again. You don't even need to bind again because the binding has been done. You just download the app, log in, and continue. So just see this as your TV screen, and this this is your TV screen. Let's say this is CNN. Okay. Maybe this is DSTV. All right. The fact that your TV is broken doesn't mean that DSTV has problems. The fact that your TV is broken doesn't mean that CNN has stopped broadcasting. So all you need to do is replace the TV and reconnect to your devices and keep watching your programs. The fact that you shut down your TV doesn't mean CNN has stopped working, DSTV has stopped working. No. It's the same logic I want you to understand. We're talking about autopilot income. You don't want income that depends on your brain, on your thinking. No, we want income that is happening whether you are aware of it or not, whether you are paying attention or not, whether you are sleeping or not, whether you are playing football or not. As long as you have the capital, we are showing you how to create results in your life that will bless you. So that's why we say here, this is the best, safest business in the world. Your capital is independent. Your robot, cannot stake your money and run away. Binding IP restriction keeps your platform safe, and your phone is just a television screen. So that's it. This is, if you understand this slide, I like to take time to explain this slide, because if you understand it, you realize that this is different. This is totally different. This is something special. This is something that can transform your finances. This is a real platform. I mean, let's get rid of the Ponzi scheme mentality. You know what Ponzi do to people? Ponzi will tell you, I can give you $3, 3% a day. I can give you, and within 3-4 months, they shut down and run away. They betray you. And the owners of the Ponzi scheme will just begin to insult you. And why? They're insulting you because you're a fool. They feel you're a fool. I mean, you keep going round and round and round looking for these Ponzi's. Tonight, I'm showing you something that is different, something that works, something where you control your money. Your money is cannot be ripped off from you. Your asset remains intact. This is real blockchain wealth. So this is something extraordinary, and it's taking the world by storm. So here are 3 things. Summary again. Why I love this technology. Remember, I said $1 to $1,000. If you can make $1, you can make $1 million. Every single month, this technology can give you 10% to 50% every month. Okay, 10 to 50% gains every month. It can give you that. Now, this platform, whether the price of the market is going down, it's making you money. If it's going up, it's making you more money. If it's going down, it's making you money. If it's going up, it's making you more money. Come down, money. Up, more money. Sideways market makes you money. Downtrend, it also makes you money. Pump, more money. All right, so you make money when the market is going up, down, or it's going sideways. And of course, this thoughts picture here shows the security of your funds being in your exchange account and being protected. All right, so this is an example of the real market people navigate. So let me give you a little bit of how this technology works. Oh, you buy in here and the market begins to go down. It begins to go down. Now some people say, oh, the market is going against me. No. We don't do that with this technology. This technology is prepared for this. So when the market is going down, it begins to buy more of the assets because the asset is getting cheaper. The price is dropping. Oh, the asset is getting cheaper. Let me buy more as it's getting cheaper. Let me buy more as it's getting cheaper. It keeps buying more as it's getting cheaper. The more it buys, the more it will release when the market goes up. Because it has bought as it's going down and it vomits it as it's going up. So let me tell you this, market will always go down and it will always come up. It will always go down and come up. It will go down and come up. So you don't need to be emotional when the market is going down. A lot of people get emotional because they're trading futures. So no. So this is not futures trading, okay? This is not leverage trading. This is not Forex. And don't try Forex, don't try futures unless you're a professional trader who understands our technical, basics. So this is just a little bit of it. Some people come in here. When they come in at this point, the market is going down. They say, oh my God, they didn't tell me it's going down, it's going down. Then when they give themselves high blood pressure, before you know what's happening, the market has come up and vomited a lot of money. Then they say, oh, really? Is that how it works? This is great. All right, somebody comes in at the bottom here. The moment he comes in here, the market starts going up, say, wow, this is the best business in the world. Then he tells his friend comes in here. And as his friend comes in here, the market starts dipping. He say, actually, you did not tell me it's going down now. He didn't explain it to me like this. But then, patience, the market still comes up. So this is real trading. This is not Ponzi, okay? So market will always go up and down, and that is where you make money. You want market to go up, down, because that's where you make money. So there are 3 ways of operating this technology. The first way is what we call hands-free trading. We tell you to start with that with $3,000. And that $3,000 will tell you to pick one coin. Now, why is it that you dedicate $3,000 to one coin? Because you want to have enough money to be buying the coin cheaper when the price is going down. That's the reason. You want enough money to be buying the asset cheaper. All right. So that's the beauty of the opportunity, because market will always go down. So while it's going down, oh, to start using your USD theta, your USDT to be buying more of the assets. And one of the very volatile coins is Acro. When Acro wants to move up, it moves up and shocks everyone. People start screaming. That is Acro does that kind of miracle. So that's why we say use Acro. We have a couple of other coins anyway. It doesn't mean you should only trade Acro. So if somebody has $10,000, what we now tell them is, hey, you have $10,000. So why not you put $3,000 into 3 coins? 3,000, 3,000, 4,000, 3 coins. And I will give you those assets. And it will be working, we call it hands-free, meaning that you don't even need to do anything, you don't need to think. It works automatically. Then we have for those with lower capital of $350, $100, we have the hands-on method, all right? If you don't have $3,000, not to worry, we got you. You have the hands-on method. The hands-on method, you have the one where we give you signals, and you have the one where you can generate your signals. Now, every Tuesday, we do a technical session. Now, today, we're doing a prospect meeting based on popular demand. These people asked for this session to be for prospects, and that is why I've started by giving this basic introduction, which we give to our friends for the first time. All right, but typically on Tuesdays, we have our technical sessions. So we want to encourage you, even if you've not activated the bot, come every Tuesday. Come every Monday and every Tuesday. We have our sessions Mondays, Tuesdays. And of course, if you have a special demand, anytime we can have a session with you. I mean, get your friends here. All right, get your friends here, because this is a reliable platform that people are going to be able to make $1 to $1,000 every single day. All right. So it's simple and easy. It's not difficult. It's simple and easy. I can guarantee you that. So how to get started? What's the cost of startup? This business just takes you $120 to activate the bot, 1 year license. All right. So for the whole year, just pay $120. This bot can make you hundreds of dollars in a day, $1,000 a day. So $120, very affordable price. Okay. Now we have what we call fuel fee. Fuel fee simply means this: for every money you make trading with the bot will take 20%. Now remember, the bot cannot withdraw from your Binance because it's disabled. You can't do that. So how does it take its 20%? You have to drop fuel fee inside the bot. So there's a place in the bot to just deposit some money, $20 minimum. If you're trading with $3,000, you might want to put $150 or $200 there for fuel fee. Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit more about fuel fee later and how that can lead to your $1,000 daily income. All right, so that's all you need. $140 to get started, cost of the bot and fuel fee. Now, trading capital is different. Your trading capital now depends on your financial muscle. If you can afford $3,000, you can go for the autopilot trading. If you can only afford $350, $150, you can go for the hands-on strategy. Now, you can actually do both on the same account. You can be doing autopilot setting and manual. So how do you do that? First of all, deposit your $3,000, for example, for your autopilot settings. Then if you want to play with another $350, just deposit that $350 in, and also take that for trading, So that's how you can combine both. This is a real life account. Most times people say, oh, show us example. How does this work? Is this reliable? Can this, look at this. This is an account that started August, end of, so this account has been trading, but we give it autopilot settings on the 30th of July. Now, remember I said you can make $1 to $1,000 every day. So look at this account. With $3,000, on the first day after setting it up, it made $44. On the second day, it made $67. Then on August 1, it made $77. On 2nd of August, it made $209. On the 3rd of August, it made $24. 4th of August, $41. Trust me, if you can make $1, you can make $1 million. It's just a question of time. Pay close attention because I'm now showing you the money. Now, on the 4th, it made $45 at the end of the day. On the 5th of August, it made $11. So you see, this is not Ponzi. Some days it's high, some days it's low, but you always make money. Then on the 6th of August, $20. Now, just 7 days, we calculated for 7 days and saw that it had made $476 in 7 days with $3,000. That is 15% ROI in a week. Now, I'm not telling you that every single week will be like that, okay? So this is real trading. There'll be weeks or months that will not be so high, and there'll be weeks or months that will underperform. But just know this, that every single day you can make $1 to $1,000. Now that account continued to trade. You see, it increased its trading capital sometime around 16, 17, that you can see. It started making $300, $61, made another $300, made $400, it made $500 in a day. So this is real trading. People are making money. So your capital determines what you make. Okay? Your capital determines what you make. And if you don't have capital, just pay attention. I'm going to show you how you can also position yourself to maximize the opportunity. Okay? But you can start now and begin to make money that your family will thank you later. This is real trading. We were showing our team this live. All right, but please, you need to take note that there are some months that there will be less volatility in the market. So we told you can make 10 to 50% every month. In the month of August, some people made 90%, some people made 60% gains. In some months, like August, because of low volatility in the market in August, for the past 4 or 5 years, September has always been low volatility months. So when we were getting to September, we told our team, hey, September has always been a low volatility month for the past 4 or 5 years. So we expect low movement. And honestly, this month people are just going to make 10%. Okay? But they're making money. We showed some result of an account that just got set up a few days ago. So this is working. People are making money. Once September is gone, September is almost gone, you're going to see that movement will begin more radically October, November, December, January. You see a lot of market movement. Remember, this is a money-making machine while you sleep. This is, some other low capital people making money every single day. This is $100 account making money every single day. $1 to $1,000 every single day. Can you believe this is a $100 account? All right. Knowledge sets you apart. So look at this.
I just started this business on the 14th of last month, and with $100 capital, and so far so good. This is my report. I've been trading on 1.2% profit, 1.2% take profit, because I don't want to waste too much time in the market. But as you can see, I'm making progress.
Absolutely. So you can see this is a testimony from someone who just watched us, make money. This is another person who had a real life account and he shared his testimony, autopilot trade settings. All right. So if you keep coming to the webinars, we'll show you details about how you can become a part of this opportunity. I must tell you, patience is required. Don't be greedy. Be patient. It's real market movement. There are months of high volatility, months of low volatility. But like I'm going to show you in the next few slides, I'm going to show you how you can become a millionaire in dollars. Pay close attention. This is just a screen showing you how an account is making money automatically while some people are busy saying it's impossible. While some people are busy saying, oh, I'm afraid of online business. While some people are saying, I don't like taking risk. You live in a country that is full of risk. If you live in West Africa, you live in Nigeria, for example, You live in a country where your economy is at risk. Everything is at risk. Okay, so you have a couple of options, and most people think of, getting out of the country, moving away, and changing the lives. Moving out and looking for new terrains. Okay, that's nothing wrong with that. But how about making some money in dollars while you thrive? I tell you, as I speak to you today, the dollar is 1,015, 1,016 naira to a dollar. All right. So how can you make so much dollar that you don't have much headache about your finances? Right here, you can make so much dollars that you hedge against whatever is happening in the economy. It's going to challenge you, but you can. You can. All right. So this is a poverty eradication formula for a few years. So with $3,000 autopilot trade setting, you can every 6 months make 100%. Now, you can make 100% twice in a year on the average. Okay. So let's just say you started with $3,000. Now, within the first 6 months, your $3,000 has become $6,000. The second 6 months, your $6,000 has become $12,000. We're not even applying compounding here. We're just giving it to you flat as it is. If you apply compounding, you can achieve much more. Now, in your second year, your $12,000 becomes $48,000. In your third year, your $48,000 becomes $192,000. In your fourth year, your $192,000 becomes $768,000. Then in another 6 months, your 768 becomes $1.5 million. This is real. This is what is happening to people's accounts. It doesn't matter what your financial situation is today. Stop lamenting, grab opportunity. If you want to write a book of lamentations, it's not going to change it's not going to change the economy, it's not going to change your story. Grab opportunity and change your story. All right. Lead your team. For you to earn money, you really have to earn it. To earn money, you have to do something. In other words, you have to provide a good or a service. Provision of goods and services help you to earn money. All right. Now, for you to make money, it depends on the need for what you do in the market. What is the need? Let's describe this. How badly do people want a system that can make them $1 to $1,000 every single day? How badly do people want this? People want this. People are looking for this. People are eager for this. They want this, where they can control their money and make $1 to $1,000 every single day. People, it's in hot demand in the market. Now, your ability to do this, the extent to which you can do it, determines your income. Now, your being irreplaceable will also set you apart. So, in other words, when you start building a team, if you wish to build a team, be ready to offer service to your team. Right? This is not a platform where you just bring some people, you don't train them, you don't mentor them, you just abandon them. It's not going to work. You're not going to succeed. All right? So you don't even need to bring people. First of all, you train yourself to use it too. Very easy. I mean, can set it up for you, autopilot, you keep making money. So let's just imagine that, worst case scenario, it takes a year for you to make 100%. Okay, no problem. It means it is 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 9 years. In 8 years to 9 years, you can make $1 million. Ladies and gentlemen, starting with $3,000 and being able to make $1 million in 8 to 9 years, tell me, is that good business? If it's a good business, type yes in the chat box. Because we want you to know that you need to think long term to create something that will transform your finances. You need to think long term to position yourself and your kids, your family, in a place where their story, they will look back and say, thank you very much, Dad, Mom, for bringing me into this business. Thank you very much for identifying this in your lifetime and bringing it to me. So I'm seeing all the yeses. It is a good business. All that it requires from you is the patience to really master the use of this technology. You can achieve $1 million in a few years. So let's say you're a man, you're 50 years old, you have 10 more years to retirement. How do you change your life? You've not been able to save much since the day you started working. because as you're working, inflation is eating you up. How can you position yourself? Yes, people can, jackpot. If they want to jackpot, that's fine. I mean, but how can you create autopilot income that within less than a decade can take you to become a dollar millionaire? That is what we are telling you to be a part of tonight. This platform is going to do that for you. It doesn't matter if you've never made a dollar in the past. If you start working with this technology, you will make thousands of millions of dollars. Patience is all that's required of you. Long-term trading focus is what's needed. Your brain controls your life. Your brain controls what you do. And the word you tell your brain, some people say, oh, I'm not good enough. I can't make it. In fact, I'm tired of life. There's no way I can make $1 million. It's not possible. My family, nobody has ever done it. We are failures. It's only we'll keep surviving. God will help us. Now look at all those words. You want to be financially free and you're using those words on yourself? How can you move from point A to point X? Point X is financial explosion. How can you get to financial explosion while using those words? You can't. So this is what happens a lot of times. People want to get to their financial breakthrough point, but the words they use to describe that destination they're looking for, the brain tells them, hey, I don't think you want that financial transformation. I'm going to prevent you from getting it, because all the words you're using to describe that destination is all about pain. The pain you're using, let me tell you this. People pay thousands of dollars for this, but I will tell you for free. Your brain does what it thinks you want it to do. I'll repeat that. Your brain does what it thinks you want it to do. It wants to protect you from anything that is painful. It wants to protect you from anything that will threaten your life. So when you describe your financial destination with pain and threat, it will prevent you from getting there. And that is what a lot of people do. They look at where they want to go in life and they describe it with pain. You can't keep doing that. So I like to tweak your thinking a little bit while also offering you opportunity. Because while offering you opportunity, if you keep, describing your destination with negative words, you will never get there. You need to say, I know things are a little hard right now, but see, I enjoy making $1 a day. I'm excited making $1 a day. Oh, the market was not moving too fast today. Okay. Oh, so I made some sense. That's great. I love making these dollars. Oh, wow, I made $40 today. Amazing. I enjoy it when I make dollars. I enjoy it when I make income. So you need to, I know in the next 10 years, I'm going to be a dollar millionaire. I love the journey. I'm really excited. I am ready. I am ready. I am ready to grab this opportunity. I'm ready to change my life. This is the safest business on the internet. I love it. I'm ready. I'm excited for it. You have to use those words so that within the next few years, you can get to your financial destination. You can't continue to say, I am tired. I am frustrated. I am confused. I can't survive. Life is too hard. Maybe we're just going to all die one day. I'm okay. Let me just sleep and not wake up. You can't be describing your future in those terms. Because what you describe, if it has pain, your brain is going to say, I'll take you away from this pain. If you wake up in the morning and say, oh, what I will give to just have 1 week in bed without going to work, your body is going to make sure you fall ill that week. And you'll be in bed for a week taking medications. Your brain does what it thinks you want it to do. And how does it get what you think you want it to do? It looks at the words and pictures used to describe. Anything you describe with pain, your mind tries to get you out of there. So stop describing your financial journey with pain. That's a little added tip for you. But this destination here, $1.5 million, is exciting. I can see it happening in your life. I can see your family going on vacations. I can see you flying first class, British Airways, for example. I can see you in those first class. People are looking at you and your kids like, ha, you're wasting money paying first class for children. It's not just a short journey. I can see you spending weeks in different parts of the world. You are observing the world. You're traveling from one corner of the earth to another. You are seeing the big trees, the massive waterfalls. You're exploring the surface of the earth. You are gaining knowledge. While you're traveling, your technology is making you more and more money. You're experiencing financial freedom, and I can see that happening in your life. All right. So the choice is yours. There come some people, some families who cannot afford this $3,000. What they do is they come together. Those who trust themselves in their family come up with this money and position the family for financial breakthrough. How do you get started? You get started by asking your sponsor for a link. All right, asking your sponsor for a link and getting activated. Yes, Mr. Splendor, making money takes calculated efforts. Yes, absolutely. You're correct. You need to put in the effort. You need to learn a couple of skills. But then while doing that, you actually need to make sure your brain describes your journey and your destination in, appealing terms so your brain can take you there faster. All right. So that's it. Avoid doing airdrops on the phone where you have your RoyalQ account. All right. Airdrops are not bad, but many cyber terrorists use airdrops to have access to your devices. Let me tell you, the world's a dangerous place. There are technologies that can be viewing everything you're doing on your device. Once you compromise that device, they'll be seeing your chats, they'll be seeing your passwords live as if they're standing over your shoulder. So please be careful. Don't compromise your account in this way. Be extremely careful what you click on. Don't be clicking links that you did not generate. All right. So for those who don't have much money, who have little capital, we tell you that you can decide to introduce this business to a couple of your friends. As you introduce this to a couple of your friends, you can make so much money. Keep coming to our presentations and we'll show you how you can make money. But let me show you what some people who do this have made, all right, by introducing their friends to the opportunity. This is an example of what people made during the last bull run. People were making $3,000, $5,000 in a day because they built a large team and those teams were trading. Now that fuel fee that the bot takes, it spreads it to those who are building the business. So when you build the business, when your people begin to make money, when the market pumps, anytime the market pumps, you will also be making some good money. All right. So you just suddenly see yourself because you have a large team of traders who are trading with good capital. You could see yourself in a bullish momentum making $5,000 every single day. This is real. It happened. Look at accounts making $5,000 every single day. I told you that tonight. We're going to show you how you can make $1 to $1,000. People were making $5,000 every single day. So I encourage you, join us on this journey. Join us on the journey to help people to break out of poverty. There's a lot of helplessness, a lot of hopelessness. People are confused about the economy. I'm telling you that if you embrace this opportunity and you decide to run with it, I'm telling you that you could be sitting down, maybe no money in your account, and then suddenly you check what you've made in a few days. Oh, well, $300. That's great. You withdraw that $300. Now, $100 if you live in Nigeria, for example, is a thousand. $1 is a thousand naira. So $100, that's a lot of money. Okay, so you might just have a few $100s, and then when you convert it to a fiat currency, you have hundreds of thousands of naira to meet your needs. This is happening right now. People are experiencing this relief right now, and I want that for you also. You don't need to spend your life being afraid every single time. There is no business without risks. So I have a friend of mine who always loves physical business. That's all he does. But then I was having a chat with him. I said, this technology, how do you prevent loss? And I explained it to him. He said, oh, okay, wow. But then I just reminded him, hey, Sonny, tell me, your poultry, when you had a loss, what happened? He said one of the chicken died. It got infected, and before you knew what was happening, all the chickens were infected. Every chicken died. And that was a lot of money. That was millions of naira lost. And I said, now that loss, is that not a risk? He said, yes. And I told him that for you to start any business, you are exposing yourself to a risk of loss, whether it's online or offline. Okay. So please, even if you've lost before, just work with us closely. This is a real technology. It works. Let's take you on this journey. And if you have low capital, do not despair. While you are expecting your huge capital, start trading with your $150, $300. Start understanding how the market works, and then position yourself for greater things. That's exactly what it will take. I love playing this video. This video always inspires me anytime I watch it. And just take a listen. All right, so that's it. And I'm telling you that you can start the journey to go from $1 to $1,000 every single day. You can join us on that journey and become a part of this experience. Now, we told you to describe your destination in good terms, but that doesn't mean that you don't learn any skill. That doesn't mean that you fold your arms. All right, making money requires concerted effort. But when you're making the concerted effort and you're describing your destination in wrong terms, with wrong emotions, you're going to struggle on your destination there. Do you know what the Navy SEALs do? The Navy SEALs do, what they do in their training, they do something so rigorous. They carry a lot of load on their backpack, climb up hills as part of their training. But do you know when doing that, the kind of songs that they sing? They're singing songs that energize them. They're singing songs that make them forget about the strain and focus on the pleasure of what they're about to achieve, the lives they're going to change. That is Navy SEAL training. If you're going to conquer and avoid a medical life, you're going to have to work hard. But while working hard, you should describe your experience in befitting terms. Now, this is technical analysis. We do this every Tuesday. Based on popular demand, we decided to tonight to just talk generally about the business. Don't worry if you're coming for the first time. Don't let this intimidate you, all right? This is for members who have been with us for a while. I just want to talk about the divergence indicator and tell you why Acro is positioned for some reversal of the trend in a moment, okay? Remember, don't worry, you're going to get to learn this over time as you work with us. I've introduced the business to you. Now I'm showing you what we do to give you signals. The autopilot trade setting. I'm showing you how it works. So remember the divergence indicator which we described. Take a look at these points closely, and I want you to look at these points. Let's draw the vertical line. Look here at this point. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, look here at this point. Okay. This line, all right. Now let's look at another point. Here. And let's look at another point. Here. And one final point, just to send a message across. All right, so this is the divergence indicator. How do you spot a divergence? Now, look at other parts of this asset. Here is the bottom, right? And when it goes up, the divergence indicator is moving accordingly. This coincides with the bottom. It goes up, it goes up. It gets to the tip here, which coincides with the tip here. And it's coming down, the indicator is coming down. It goes up, this goes up. So you will find out that the divergence indicator is moving almost with the same shape as the price movement until there is divergence. Pay close attention because knowledge is power, power is power. Now look at this. This is a dip. And this has coincided with the bottom here. But do you know that this dip is higher than this dip? So in other words, there was a lower low. But when there was a lower low, we expect the divergence indicator to also show a lower low here. But instead, it's showing you a higher low here. I'll repeat myself. This is a lower low than this low. But the divergence indicator is showing a higher high. That is divergence. So let me draw it in. Let me just use a trend line to show this. All right. So this is, yeah, trend is going low. But look at this. It's showing up. That's a sign of divergence, ladies and gentlemen. All right. This is going down and this one is showing you is going up. That's divergence. So when you see this happen, it means there is a possibility, nothing is guaranteed, it's just a probability. There's probability of a change in direction. Very important for you to take note of this. Probability of a change in direction, and it could happen anytime in the near future. So let me look for an example of a divergence in the past. Just allow me, let me see whether my network will be able to load this. Apologies. Once I talk about this, then we can close the session. Okay. All right. So let's look at some examples of a divergence. So remember, today's technical training, but based on popular demand, we decided to do a prospects meeting with it. So let me just add a little bit of technical insight to what we do here. All right. So let's look at this. Let's look at this. Okay. Yeah. Page has loaded now. Okay, so I'm trying to look for a divergence here. Okay, I'm trying to look for a good example of divergence. All right. Okay, so you can see some sign here anyway. you can see some sign here. Now look at this. In fact, I think this is I'm trying to adjust this window to show me fully what I want to show you. Just the patience. Let it load properly again. Okay. I'm going to look at this peak, and this peak. All right, to show you what divergence is all about. So look at this peak. It's showing here, coinciding with here, right? The height. Now look at this peak. This peak is higher than this peak, but look at the point is lower here. So trying to describe what I just said, this is trend is going up. But if you look at the divergence indicator, it's pointing down. Sorry, it's pointing down. Trend is pointing up, the divergence indicator is pointing down. It means, see, it tells you this in advance. I'm converting you to, somebody that can look at the chart and see what's going to happen in the future. It tells you that, hey, whatever pump you're experiencing is about to change direction, probability, all right? It's just giving you a signal that, hey, whatever you're experiencing now is trying to change direction. And it gave you that kind of position here too. Now, look at this. This point was also higher. This point was higher than this point. So if I draw this from here to here, it was higher. But if you look at it from here to here, it doesn't look higher. Okay? All right, so look at it again. If you look at it from here to here, market pumped. Okay? From there to there, market pumped. But let's look at what the divergence indicator is telling us. From here to here, the divergence indicator is telling us market is dipping. You don't need to know this thing to make money with the bottle, but we analyze this for you, all right? We analyze this for you. We're just showing this to those who love to do analysis also. So you see, this going up, this going down, it's told you reversal. And you can see the reversal came and market said dip it. So right now, we've gotten that same kind of reversal signal here. So remember, when you saw it here, it took some time. It will give you some, so this, we are poised for some reversal on acro. So expect acro to move up. In September, it has been dipping. So I know a lot of people have, market has been dipping. It has been buying the dip and all that. So now we are poised for an upward trend. All right. And if you look at the acro price, we are at the same level as we as we were at the beginning of August. All right. This was August 1. This was where the price was, somewhere here. So we are almost at that same position. So just expect some massive radical movement in the next few weeks. Now is the best time for anybody who wants to get into just getting right now at the bottom. Getting right now at the bottom and push, experience the pump. When you experience the pump, you can make 90% in a month. All right. So please, this is a real opportunity. Now, I just want to give that insight to you and guide you on your journey to success. So that's it from me, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you all for being a part of this journey. This is real business. We have navigated this since 2021. We've learned. So remember now, if you're going to set autopilot settings, what we tell you to do is use 1% per call drop. That's the next set of settings we want people to try. If somebody's coming in with $1,000, with $3,000, look at what we'll tell you to try now. All right, look at what we tell you to do. I did some settings with someone and we use 0.8% call drop, but I want us to try 1% per call drop. Now, 1% per call drop, that means 100 margin calls is 100% deep tolerance. Okay, 100 call drops is 1% deep tolerance, since each drop is 1%. Now, if you don't understand what I'm saying, don't worry. As you keep coming to the technical trainings, you're going to learn and learn. We're just showing you that there's some knowledge involved in skyrocketing your success, and it's very easy because we set it for you. Even if you don't know what it is, we set it up for you and you make money on autopilot. Now, so if you have $3,000 and you use 1% per call drop, that means you divide your 3,000 by 100. because it's now 100 margin calls. Apart from the first buying amount, that is 101. So you divide your 3,000 by 101. Now, that 101 means your first buying amount will be $29. Okay? First buying amount $29, 1% per call drop, and 100 margin calls. That's it. All right. That's what we want you to start also practicing and experimenting. Now, the truth is, this technology works. That's the basics of the autopilot setting. And so if you have a setting already, just go tweak your settings to 0.8% per call drop, or 0.9 or 1%. Okay, 0.8, 0.9 or 1% per call drop. This is very important because we keep evolving our strategy as we go along to keep improving the performance of the bot. So keep coming. We look forward to having you more and more often, and we love to have these sessions, several times a week. The more we build the team, the better we become at it. So thank you very much for coming here, and apologies, we had a long meeting. We combined the prospects meeting with a little bit of technical information. RoyalQ works. It is a poverty eradication technology. You can be in Nigeria and make money as if you are living in any part of Europe, United States. You can avoid being dead broke. You can avoid being financially in a corner. You can liberate yourself. It's just a question of deciding to start something new. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for being here, and have an exciting evening.